Today I wanted to talk to you about the fundamentals of Illustrator, and you can start to develop your skills using this particular tutorial. So I've opened up Illustrator, and what I'm going to do is you come up with this particular menu, and we're going to go create new. We're going to click on A4, and what that does is it's 210 millimeters. Now, if you have a different, if it's in points or if it's in inches, please just change it back to millimeters. So 210 by 297, and you can change the orientation to landscape or to portrait, but I'm going to keep that there. And the bleed, don't worry about that for the moment, and don't worry about more settings. And we go create. Okay, and you'll notice here, girls, as with Photoshop, we've got a number of different functions here. The same thing again applies. We've got a toolbar, and we've got the selection tool or the move tool. We've got the direct selection tool. Some similar things that we can remember from Photoshop. The type tool, we've got a gradient tool, we've got a little eyedropper tool, which we've got in Photoshop. We've got the foreground or the fill color, and then we've got the stroke color. And you'll notice here up the top, very similar. Same thing with Photoshop. If we ever lose anything, we go into window, and we've got all our little palettes. And a little tick means that it's open, and a little tick not next to it means it's not open. So when I go into window and layers, because that's our other really important palette, we can see that it's on, and we can see that that palette is there. If that turns off, that goes away. But if I lose it, all I have to do is come back to Windows again. Okay, and we have so many different palettes to look at, and this keeps it nice and neat. All right, here's how we're going to first start. We're going to do, on our keyboard, we're going to do some shortcuts. We're going to do Command, hold the Command key down, and go R. And what we've got here are these rulers. And rulers help us to keep it nice and straight and even. Command R turns it off again. Command R turns it on again. Now with my black arrow selected, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag out some guides, and I'm going to do that at every 50 mil. Okay, so and I'll move my window over here. I'll drag out, release, drag out, and I'm dragging from the edge of my rulers here on the black section. So hold the mouse key down, drag out. Now let's say I don't get it completely right. I can then move it again. Hold the mouse key down, drag out, try and get it as accurately as possible, and at 200. Okay, same thing for our horizontal now. I'm going to go drag from the top, 50 mil, okay, and I can see my 50 mil, 100 mil, 150, 200. Okay, we go here. I forgot my 100 there. Make sure that that's on there. 200, 250. We can leave that there. All right, try and do that now, and come back and we'll do we'll continue our work in Illustrator.